Our fingers are crossed. Will Chandrayaan-3 land safely on the moon's surface or not? There are so many questions and emotions around the Chandrayaan-3 landing on the moon. And why not? Because if successful, India will become the first country to land on moon's south pole. 23rd August, that is tomorrow at 5:45 p.m. India time, Chandrayaan-3 will attempt a soft landing. And it is expected to touch down on the surface of the moon around 6:04 p.m. There's a lot of curiosity about how Chandrayaan-3 will do so because it is during this phase when Chandrayaan-2 crashed the last time. K. Sivan, the then chairman of ISRO, had described this phase as 15 minutes of terror. Let's attempt to explain how the landing will happen in 4 phases. In phase 1, the Vikram lander that would be orbiting the moon at an altitude of 30 kilometers will be in a horizontal position and will attempt to come down. The velocity will be 1.68 kilometers a second. This process will last about 690 seconds. In phase 2, the lander, which would be now at 7.4 kilometers height from the moon's surface, will tilt from horizontal to vertical position. The speed of the lander will be reduced further. This process will take about 10 seconds. In phase 3, which is called the final braking phase, the lander will fully move into the vertical position. It will now cover a distance of 28.52 kilometers to the landing site, and the speed will then be reduced to 0. The spacecraft is just 800 to 1000 meters away from the moon's surface here. This is the trickiest phase as Chandrayaan-2 crashed at the same stage when it lost control. Stage 4. When the lander is almost near the landing site, it will then carry out some tests and experiments to verify if there are any obstacles. That is when it will decide to land there itself or move to a different location where it is relatively safer to land. Chandrayaan-3 will target a similar landing site as its predecessor Chandrayaan-2. Now, this region is of huge interest because of the potential presence of water discovered by none other than Chandrayaan-1. So basically, these 15 minutes are very crucial. The lander has to fire its engines at the right time, at right altitude, use just the right amount of fuel, make accurate scans and finally touch down. And the lander Vikram has to do all of this on its own, meaning the ISRO cannot do much to guide it from Earth. What next? After the successful landing, the images captured by the cameras on board Vikram lander and rover will be shared with Earth. What are the odds of Chandrayaan-3 success? Well, quite high because ISRO has learned from the setbacks of Chandrayaan-3 and made certain improvements. Like this time, the area of landing has been expanded from the previous 500 meters to 4 kilometers, which is 2.5 kilometers more than the Vikram lander of Chandrayaan-2. Now, this craft is equipped with more fuel, has stronger legs and more solar panels and antennas. It also has an improved software. Moon's south pole is of a lot of interest for scientists. Currently, no country has achieved a soft landing on the moon's south pole. The extreme cold temperatures and the potential presence of water and other material make the lunar south pole a potential gold mine of scientific revelations.